Hi everybody, it's Miss Elena from the Ramsey Public Library. Here we are again, story time. so, today's topic is about bees. Okay, I know some of you may be a little afraid of bees, but they're actually very good for our environment. And they're good for our flowers and our plants, because they go and pollinate. They go from flower to flower and they pollinate and everything. So they're actually very good for our environment. Okay, so I'm going to read this book to you guys. But first, we're going to do the welcome song. And unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to tune my guitar, so here's Nellie. Nellie's back. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, neighbor, what do you say? It's gonna be a wonderful day. So give a little clap and turn around. Give another clap and boogie on down. I love Nellie. She's good. Okay, so this is what we're going to be reading today. These bees count. This is by Allison Formento. Okay, see the little bees? Little bees. Don't be scared of bees. They're actually very nice. So, here we go. Mr. Tate's class loves taking field trips. Today, their bus went to a farm. See that bus? That's a good bus. Sorry, I got the fan again. Farmer Ellen led the class through a big field. There weren't any cows, horses, or sheep. There were only bees and tall flowers. Amy picked a flower and twirled it. Ellie looked around. It's a flower farm. Farmer Ellen smiled. No, but we grow lots of wildflowers. Look how beautiful those trees are. Oh. They walked through a grove of blossoming apple trees. Is this a tree farm? Natalie asked. Trees grow here too, Farmer Ellen said. But at the Busy Bee Farm, we farm bees and honey. Honey tastes good, said Jake. Eli held on to Mr. Tate. Bees sting. Only when they're afraid and angry, said Farmer Ellen. And beekeepers always dress for safety before visiting the hives. Oh boy. Look at them all dressed up. Farmer Ellen took everyone to a small shed. Mr. Tate helped give out beekeeper gear. The children pulled white jumpsuits over their clothes. Shin smoothed the net over her face. Here comes the bride. That's funny. We look like astronauts, said Jake. I feel safe in here, said Eli. That's funny. Farmer Ellen showed the class a field full of tall boxes. Welcome to the bee yard. These are bee houses, or apiaries. What do they call it? Apiaries. I don't know. Honeybees live here in hives. Most fly out each day to work. Bees work? Jake asked. Oh, yes. They collect pollen, which is tiny powder-like grains in flowers, for their food. This powder is carried on their legs to crops, flowers, plants, and trees, and helps them to grow. Sharing pollen is a way called pollination. Sharing is good, said Shin. See those boxes? Yes. Farmer Allen pushed a can with a long spout into a hole in the back of one of the bees' houses. The smoker will help us see the bees. She squeezed the handle, and wisps of smoke puffed out. Hundreds of bees followed the smoke trail and flew into the air. Ooh, look at them. They're all going into the air. Farmer Allen said, "Now watch them work and hear what they say." "Well, bees don't talk," Amy said. "They do," Farmer Allen said. "Listen to their buzz." Everyone watched and listened. This is what they heard. One by one, we zip up high, buzzing through the bright blue sky. We fly over 2 waving dandelions, inviting us to visit. Look at that. Uh-oh, hold on. Missed the page. Sorry. We find 3 wild strawberries bursting with sweetness. 4 apple blossoms tickle us with soft petals. Tickle, 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 tickle. 5 poppies stretch tall, greeting us like best friends. Look at those beautiful poppies. They're beautiful. We stop for a drink where 6 farmhands water a crop of raspberries. Bees sure get thirsty, Jake said. "Shh," said Amy. "They're still buzzing. They're still buzzing. Still buzzing." We see 7 clovers dance in the sunlight. Look at that. Look at those bees. Aren't they pretty? 8 flowering cherry trees shimmer pink and white. Oh, goodness, look how beautiful. Love those trees. In the garden, 9 shiny pea pods flutter in the breeze. Oh. Before we fly home, 10 tulips stand and nod, thankful for our pollen. Buzzing, flying, working, we do more than you may know. Each of us is a nature's farmer, helping food and flowers to grow. I love it. "What did you hear?" asked Farmer Allen. "Bees count," Shin said. "Why else are bees important?" Mr. Tate asked. "They make honey," Natalie said. "See, they're right there, bees." "Yes," said Farmer Allen. "Bees drink nectar, a sweet liquid from plants, and carry it back to their hives." "Why?" asked Natalie. "Juice inside a bee's stomach changes the nectar into honey," said Farmer Allen. "Bees spit the honey into a honeycomb made from beeswax. The worker bees dry the new honey by flapping their wings faster than we can blink." Wow. Jake and Natalie tried flapping their arms as fast as bees' wings. Oh, that's so cool. Amy knelt to watch a bee on a clover blossom. "Bees sure are busy." "Yes," said Farmer Allen. "And without bee pollen, crops wouldn't grow, and we wouldn't have food to eat." Eli said, "Bees are nicer than I thought." Farmer Allen smiled. "Oh, it's time to check the hives. See that bee? He's so nice." Everyone helped slide wooden frames from the bees' houses. They found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 golden honeycombs. Wow, look at those honeycombs. See them? Where you get honey. Farmer Ellen said to get honey from honeycombs, we'll use an extractor. The machine spins honey out, which then flows into jars. We put a cap on tight and label the jar, all ready to take home. See all that honey? Oh, I want some honey. That's a good one. Before the class boarded the bus to leave, Farmer Ellen pulled jars from a crate. Would you like a gift from the bees? Because it really is truly a gift. Sweet, said Jake. Thank you for honey bees, shouted Natalie. And for helping plants grow, said Shin. A bee whisked past Amy's ear. She waved at it. Buzz to you, too. Oh, look how nice. Now they're going back. That's a nice story, right? And there they are, the bees. So bees are very good. Bees are very important. So when you have a bee come near you, just walk away. You know, you don't have to kill it or swat it away. Just let it go. He'll go away. He's going to do his job. So thank you for listening to my story, because I think